All right, welcome to our first YouTube interview of elected officials in Hamilton County. I'm so grateful that you're going to take a few minutes to let us get to know you a little bit better.
Happy to do it.
We're gonna get started. Tell us about yourself. Just introduce yourself, and tell us your name, your title, and a little bit about your family.
My name is Michele Reneau. I am state representative for District 27, which is the western coast of Hamilton County. That includes Lookout Valley, Lookout Mountain, Red Bank, Signal Mountain, little part of Hickson, part of Saudi Daisy, and Mowbray and Flat Top Mountain. I'm a wife of 20 years. I have 5 children that range in age from 6 to 15. And we've lived in Chattanooga for 15 years. We spent 10 of those years on Signal Mountain, but we started in Hickson, and I'm actually back in Hickson now.
And how long have you been serving as state representative?
I am serving my very first term. I was sworn in January 2025.
All right. Well, what inspired you to run for office? Tell us a little bit of the backstory.
Well, the short of it is really because I believed our district deserved stronger, more principled representation. I found myself at odds with the predecessor on core Republican values, particularly at that time, immigration, abortion, and the Second Amendment. And I felt like it was time for someone to step forward who would listen to the people and stand firm on conservative principles and lead with conviction.
Tell us a little bit about a work week. What does that look like for you during session and afterward?
During session, which runs from mid-January this year, roughly to the end of late April, but often will go into May. I live in Nashville 4 days a week. I go there on Monday and leave on Thursday. While I'm there, I'm attending committee meetings. Of course, there's going to be legislation that I sponsor and debate. I collaborate with my colleagues on key priorities. There's a good bit of well, really the bulk of my time is spent in meetings with either departments or agencies, constituents, or lobbying groups who have legislation either on the deck or coming, or just want to be able to get an introduction to me so that they can understand, or I can understand what their issues are. On the weekends, when I'm in session, I'm back home and I'm reviewing bills. I am preparing for the week ahead and staying active in the community by attending meetings around town. When I'm out of session, my time is still spent in a lot of those meetings with either local leaders or small business owners. I've met with educators, law enforcement, and really just everyday citizens who really want an opportunity to let me know some of the challenges that they face. So I use those insights to better prepare for future legislation and ensure that I'm representing my district values year round.
What do you love the most about your job?
My favorite part is absolutely constituent care. I love it when folks call me and ask for help, whether that's helping a family navigate state agencies or helping to get a driver's license reinstated or advocating for a small business to get a response from a department. Every day, I get the opportunity to work on real solutions for real people, and that's the part that I love the most.
Awesome. Can you tell us when you are up for reelection and what do you want the voters in Hamilton County and specifically District 27 to know about you?
House representatives are up for reelection every 2 years. So my next primary will be in August of 2026. So when I get out of session next year, I will start campaigning right away. And what I want Republican voters in District 27 to know is that I am exactly who I said I would be on the campaign trail. I think people are often frustrated that people will say they're going to do one thing when they're campaigning, but then maybe they vote a different way when they get there. And I feel like I have worked really hard to stand up for conservative values, fought for parental rights, defended the unborn, defended our Second Amendment, and worked really hard to keep Tennessee safe and free. And I'm a mom and wife, a Christian and a Tennessean who believes strongly in personal responsibility and limited government and the importance of strong families. And that's the foundation that I stood on during my campaign and I stood on while I was in session. And I will be honored to continue to do if I have the opportunity and then after the next election.
Awesome. Well, since this is our first interview, I'm going to apologize for not introducing myself at the beginning. My name's Gail Green. I'm the Hamilton County Republican Party Chairwoman. I'm grateful for your time, Michelle. I'm also grateful to live in District 27. So Michelle is my state representative, and I couldn't be more thankful to have someone of your character representing me. So I hope a lot of people will watch this interview and get to know you better, and they might even reach out with more questions. Can they call your office? Is that the best way to get a hold of you?
Yes. No, I didn't write down my office number, but I will give you the number that you can put in the notes. You can also email me at rep.michelle.reneau@capital.tn.gov. And my website is electmichelle.com. It's Michelle with one L. And if you click on the news button, I post during the session, I post a weekly newsletter that talks about some of the key legislation that I think people would be interested to read and what passed, as well as I noted if there were issues I had with a bill that either caused me to vote no on it or to abstain my vote.
Great. That's so good to know. Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.